because of the current condition of my skin, you're going to see a more full coverage version of my makeup routine today. Hi loves, so welcome back to Beauty by Cherelle J. If you've seen episode 1 of my Get Ready With Me series, then you know the first thing I do after washing and toning my face is I go in and moisturize. I'll be using Neutrogena's Hydra Boost Water Gel for the under eyes and for my skin. It's my go-to and I don't intend on changing it anytime soon. So although the mineral infused face primer is not something that's new to my channel at all, what is new is I'm going to be following up with this blur stick from Milk Makeup. It's actually a sample size that I got from Sephora and I've actually been liking it. It kind of reminds me of Fenty Beauty's primer with the blurring effect that it has, and it kind of just blurs out your blemishes so that it's easier to cover up. So another new thing to my channel is going to be color correcting. It's not something that I do all the time, but I do it when my skin is just in a state that I'm truly not happy with and I do want flawless skin, flawless foundation. So color correcting just helps with hyperpigmentation, dark circles, and scarring, things of that nature. So I just use that, and what it's going to do is stop that dark shadow from appearing even after I apply all of my makeup. I know what you're thinking, I look crazy. It's fine. It's gonna come together. Trust me. As usual, I'm gonna be mixing my 355 Coconut and Tree Tutti Toffee together. I'm only gonna put 1 pump of the coconut because it is a darker complexion, and although I do like to, you know, brown myself up a little bit more than I naturally am, I don't want to overdo it. So I did 1 pump of the coconut and 2 of the toffee. So right now you're going to see me go in with my foundation brush and place the product everywhere I want it and carry it down to my neck as well. What you're going to notice the most once I start blending is because of that color corrector, there is literally no hint of any of the acne scarring I had underneath. You know, sometimes no matter what you do, you will still see that little shadow underneath, or whether it's the ones around your mouth or those little marks and scarring and hyperpigmentation I'm experiencing from acne. And because of that, we use that color corrector. You're not getting any of that. And I'm not using my beauty blender right now, again, because it does need to be deep cleaned. And I don't want to cause another breakout by using unclean makeup utensils. Makeup things. Applicators. There we go. Applicators. That is the word. So then I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer, which is High Definition Pro Concealer from LA Girl Cosmetics. Super affordable, about $5. Can be found at the majority of all beauty supplies and also on Amazon. I'm going to use that to go underneath my eyes. As you can see, I'm not just squeezing the product out and like placing it directly under my eyes. Sometimes I end up putting too much product that way. So I do actually put it on the back of the hand that I'm not using, and then I just use the brush on the concealer to place as much as I need and add to it. So a lot of times when I'm going in for highlight, I do go in with 2 layers of highlighter. However, because I did use color corrector, I have such a perfect base underneath that I really don't need to double up. This is going to show up perfectly without any extra help. So all I do is put that concealer, bring it out to as far as I want to underneath my eyes, to the sides of my nose and my T-zone on my chin, and then I go ahead and blend that out. Because I do have oily skin, I've found that setting my face twice does help my makeup stay perfectly intact and help control any oiliness later on, especially when you're in those hotter months or when I'm in Trinidad or something like that. It definitely works with just keeping everything perfectly set and in place. When setting my face with setting powder, another oily skin hack, or when you're preparing to go out into humid weather, is once you're done placing that setting powder on all the places you put your highlighter, I do just put all the excess and kind of move around whatever extra I have around the remainder of my face, so that I have that oil control all over. Then you can just grab a fluffy powder brush and brush away all that excess product, and then we can move on to contour. So I took a still on that just so you guys could see the flat angled brush I'm using to contour right now. I'm not going to go in with any liquid concealer or a stick. I'm just going to use the powder as more of like a bronze effect to just bring the natural shadows in my face back to life, and not, create anything that doesn't already exist underneath all this makeup. I do love this brush because it does, with that angle, it does hit everything that it needs to perfectly. If you want the link to this brush set, I will put the link below. Now, moving on to my eyes, first and foremost, I don't want you guys to feel like you have to go out and try to find these exact palettes to do eyeshadow looks that I'm doing. Honestly, I personally still watch a lot of eyeshadow videos because it's something that I still have a lot to learn about and a lot further to grow with. However, by showing you the shades in your own eyeshadow palette that you have, most likely you'll be able to find something that is like these shades and do these same exact type of looks without having to go purchase new products and be running in the store every 2 seconds, because Lord knows we can't do that all the time. So I'm so sorry guys, I bought this palette so long ago from the beauty supply store, and the name of it isn't on it anymore. I don't have the top to it anymore, so I have no idea what it's called. But I'm just going in with this bright blue shade over that base, and as you can see, I didn't bring that white eye pencil all the way out to the crease, even though I'm gonna kind of wing out the shadow. In my mind, what I wanted to do was kind of make it seem like the shadow faded out towards the end, towards that tip. I don't really know if this is a thing or not. Eyeshadow is still something I'm teaching myself and learning as I go, really. But, trying all these little drastic different looks with all these different colors is just fun to me. And, it'll get better as I go. I'm sure you'll see the progress, 40 videos from now. So again, you guys, the link to this brush set, all of the ones with that gold base there, I'm going to put the link to the entire set that I ordered on Amazon. The whole set cost me $8, but I'm using that small tapered brush to just bring that same blue along my waterline. Then to finish off that eyeshadow, I wanted to bring in a darker blue just to add some dimension to the eyes. So I'm going in with this darker blue from the Sneaker K New York palette. It doesn't have a name, but it's the only blue in this palette. Just in the crease and bring it a little bit above the center of my eyelids just to add some dimension to my eyes. Then I'm going to use some concealer and just clean up the edges so I get that nice sharp cut there, because I'm not going to be using any eyeliner. At this point, all we're doing is going in with all of our finishing touches. You're going to go in with your highlight, put on some blush, touch up your contour if you need to, and then lastly, I'm going to go ahead in with 2 layers of mascara because I'm not going to be doing any lashes, and that will finish off my look. How could I forget? Of course, I have to go in with a lip. Today I'm going to be using this Butter Gloss from NYX Cosmetics in the color Madeline. This is the perfect nude gloss ever. There's a lot of NYX lip glosses I used to use back in the day. However, the Butter Glosses I adore right now. They're super moisturizing, super smooth, and I just, love them. If you're wondering what the hell possessed me to do this bright blue on my eyes, I was taking pictures today and I just wanted something drastic that would stand out even against editing and filters, and this worked out perfectly. Here's the final look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. Thank you so much for all your support and all your feedback. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and surely don't forget to subscribe and turn my notifications on. And lastly, don't forget to tune in next week so you can figure out how I got this crazy hair together. Bye guys, see you next Thursday.